Hey guys, Pastor Rich here from the Ark Church, and I got something quick, short, and simple, hopefully short. I want to talk to you about satanic attacks versus gifts. Satanic attacks and your giftings, right? The things that God has gifted you with for ministry, the things that He has gifted, the supernatural gifts that He has given to you, and He's just blessed you with them, right? I want you to understand that with those giftings comes attacks. I have spoken to several people who their minds are under attack, their spirits are under attack, and the list goes on and on. And immediately you begin to speak to these people, you realize the tremendous, incredible, you realize the incredible gift that God has given to them. And you go, oh, that makes sense. That Satan will fight you and launch attacks after attacks to cause you to bury those gifts, to cause you to go, you know what, what's the point of life in itself? Forget these gifts. What is the point of life in itself? With the gifts comes attacks. I think about the church of Corinth, the Corinthian church. They had so many problems. Paul, you read First Corinthians, you see some of their problems. You read Second Corinthians, you see their problems. They had issues upon issues. I don't even want to go down the list. Every issue that the church faces now, every issue you can think of in the modern church, the Corinthian church had it times two. They were dealing with so much. But the amazing part about the church of Corinth is if you look at 1 Corinthians chapter 12, 1 Corinthians even 13 as well, it talks about gifts. This church was loaded with gifts. This church was loaded with the giftings of the Holy Spirit. Isn't it amazing that the church that was loaded with the giftings of the Holy Spirit to pursue the purpose of ministry and to fulfill God's work in ministry was the church that was attacked the most? If you look at the church of Philippi versus the church of Corinth, it is like Philippi was just breezing through, while Corinth was just trying to grasp for air. Why? Because they were gifted. They had the supernatural gifts. It looked like the Holy Spirit was just like, all right, let's just pour on Corinth. Let's just keep pouring upon them. And that's what happened. The enemy saw their giftings. The enemy saw the things that God had blessed them with. And he goes, oh, I'm going to get them. I want Corinth for myself because of the giftings. Understand the purpose of that. Once again, if the giftings are present, the enemy knows you're going to use them to fulfill the purpose and the promise of God. The promises of God are going to be fulfilled because of the giftings. And he's got to stop them. He's got to stop them. So as I'm saying this, I want you to also receive hope. If you are in a place where you feel like you're always under attack, Satan is attacking your mind and you're not getting a break. Understand that perhaps there are giftings inside of you that need to be birthed out. And Satan sees that from afar, and he is doing everything possible to make sure you do not come out or come to a place where you recognize the full potential of these spiritual gifts God has blessed you with. The church of Corinth was gifted, and the church of Corinth was under severe attacks. Keep this in mind and know what God has placed inside of you. Do not let Satan cause you to bury your gifts. God bless you.